Welcome, Aries, it's your time. Aries heb ik gewoon ook voor jullie Aries. Nee, we gaan de deck even pakken. Oké, we gaan even de rest even weghalen. So Aries, you are the first fire sign. You are in the first house, Aries. So anything that happen in the first house, you're going to have to be dealing with this in the month of July. Okay, Aries, you're a fire sign. When you come to the third week is when it's going to be feeling much better in this month. So be aware of this. You're a fire sign person. Water and fire doesn't go well. You're going to be very emotional the first 2 weeks. As you get to the third week, that is when you Aries are going to be feeling much better. Okay. So Aries, let's see what is coming out for you guys. So Aries, in your house, you are dealing, you're seeing the truth about a situation. Now, the Two of Swords is about secrecy of a Libra, some sort of a secret contractual agreement. So some of you Aries, if you had secrets, your secrets is going to be coming out in the first week. A lot of you Aries that had secret contractual over incomes is going to be coming out. So seeing the truth is what is coming up for you guys. So long-term stability with your money looks good. A banked financial institution is going to be recognizing that you Aries had some sort of a secret contractual agreement. Regrets is here. The Five of Cups. Regrets with a situation, with social media. Regrets with a situation with a Gemini. Regrets with a situation with friends and sisters and brothers is going to be coming out in the third week. In the fourth week, the Five of Swords, a whole lot of communication with a Cancer, communication with family. You're regretting a whole lot of problematic situation with family. Communication with family is coming out there. There's major changes that is going to be coming up for a lot of you Aries when it comes onto money. A lot of you Aries is going to be gaining secrecy over a Leo man. Whoever this Leo man is, a lot of you Aries is going to be finding out the secrets of this Leo man. You regret a situation, Aries. This is the energy of the Seven of Cups, regretting a whole lot of decision that you Aries had made in the past. Whatever these decisions was, you regret this decision. A lot of you Aries who had multiple relationship, it is all going to be coming out. A corporation, institution, problematic situation at the workplace, and problematic situation with some sort of a contract with a huge government institution, organization is coming up for you Aries. It is not looking good for you Aries. An end is coming up to some sort of a contractual agreement in a huge international corporation. For you Aries, they recognize that this was a secret contract that was created for you. No success with a problematic situation that you Aries was dealing with a Sagittarian or a Sagittarian man. And no success with this situation. They are now looking at what a Libran man has done. A Libran man has co-created a huge problematic situation with some sort of a business or some sort of a business deal. They recognize what a Libran man has done. A Libran man is now onto a lot of you Aries business people. People in authority, Aquarians, recognize that you Aries had a whole lot of secrecy. You Aries, along with a Libran man, had a whole lot of secrecy. No success for you Aries and a Libran man. You Aries wanted some sort of a new start. It's not going to be happening. They're going to be canceling your contract, or they're going to be blocking or freezing your travel documents, Aries, because they recognize that you Aries did something that was not based on reality. A corporation, institution, a lot of you Aries are having problems with a car problem. A lot of you are having dealership problem. A lot of you who you had collaborated with a Pisces person with some sort of a dealership or a car to import or so. This Pisces person is going to be freezing or canceling you Aries dealership contract. Okay, so be aware of this. This is coming up. So Aries, it is, and you know, Aries, you're not the first person. This month is really heavy. It's a heavy month, okay? And when you get to the third week is when things are going to be a little bit lighter to deal with. So don't take this personal. No success for a Gemini man, no success for an Aquarian man. They recognize what they have done. A Tower moment is in your house. Now, we're going to be elaborated more on your house, Aries, but some sort of a secret. So this is the moon in Libran. Some sort of a secret contract that was created is going to come to an end, Aries. So you Aries that had, you know, some sort of a secrecy around some sort of a contractual, this can be licenses, that sort of a thing, it's going to be canceled in the month of July. Okay, they now recognize that this Leo man is a player. A lot of you Aries that was in a relationship with a Leo man, you're going to be ending the relationship because you recognize this man is a player. Maybe this man was your husband. A lot of you Aries is going to be recognizing that this Leo man could have took you down a whole lot of money. They're now investigating an Aquarius. There's a huge investigation that is going on surrounding a Sagittarian. It's like government is investigating a Sagittarian that you Aries are connected with, and they're going back and gaining knowledge and information about who and what is happening, because they recognize that the Sagittarian or Ophiuchus is connected to a Leo. Sadness for Four of Wands. Four of Wands. Sadness for you young Aries women. You young Aries women have to pay back a whole lot of money. Okay? A bank financial institution is holding on you young Aries women to repay a whole lot of money. Now, it is in your second house, Aries. So this can be money that you took under the name of someone else. Some bank financial institution recognize that you Aries was not speaking the truth. A lot of emotional around sickness. You Aries, your parents could be sick and you have to be helping your parents out. A lot of you Aries could be sick, and a whole lot of emotions. A Capricorn person is standing their grounds against you Aries, and a Libran man that has took them down a whole lot of money. People are now recognizing that a business that you Aries said that you have, it is for a Capricorn woman. This Capricorn woman did not have any contractual deal with you, and they don't know you. Falsita, they now recognize that a Gemini lied. A Gemini that some of you Aries is connected to. Changes for this Gemini because they recognize that a Gemini lied about a Scorpion, and they recognize the lies and deceptiveness, and the Scorpion have no idea who this Gemini is. This Gemini, a Gemini lied and said a Scorpion was for them, and people recognize it's not true. A letter that was supposed to go to someone, you Aries took this letter. You Aries had asked for government details of someone. A Libran gave you some sort of a documentation, some documentation that was government information, and they're going to be holding on this Libran. This Libran is in a whole lot of problem because they recognize that a Libran gave you a letter, a government letter that was not yours. You are in problem. It's a fine of $350. They recognize that you Aries was the one who took it. Sadness because an Aquarius, because the investigation, an investigation was taking place in another country or another place. So, and they recognize what a Sagittarian has done. And sadness because people in authority is now recognizing that there was a whole lot of secret dealing and there was corruption in a government institution. And I see a lot of people are now recognizing, Jesus, we had no idea that this was going on in our corporation. And I see managers are really saddened to find out what was going on. They now recognize what an Aquarian person have done. They recognize with conversation with an Aquarian and a Cancer person, they are now gaining knowledge of who this Cancer person is, and they recognize that this person did not speak the truth. So an Aquarian person is now gaining a lot of knowledge about an Aquarian person. They recognize that the end is coming in for a Scorpion. Okay, they recognize that a Scorpion created a fraud, and a Scorpion paid money to get some sort of a government papers, and they recognize how you Aries got this documentation. Um, a Leo and a Cancer travel documents is going to be canceled. A Leo and a Cancer licenses is going to be cancel. These are two people who are from another country. They recognize that these two people from another country is not who they say they are and was traveling under someone else's travel documentation at someone else's license information. They recognize who this Leo and this Cancer is. So wow. If they are your friends, your sisters, or whoever these people are, Aries, they recognize what these ladies have done. So, sadness, because a government institution is going to be recognizing Jesus. How did all of this happen? You know, who in this corporation was helping these people? And Aries, at the bottom of your reading, is that there is a huge investigation that is going on. A Capricorn woman is standing her ground against a Libran man, and because she did that, they recognize that there was a whole lot of secret dealings and corruption in a government corporation institution, and they now recognize that this government corporation institution gave travel documents or licenses to people under other people's name, and they're shutting it down. A lot of you Aries is going to be having problems with your auto dealership, and there is a whole lot of problems with you Aries and your auto. There is some sort of a problems with the auto dealership that you Aries have to deal with, and something with your auto that is going to be coming up. They recognize that a Scorpion woman or man, whoever the Scorpion is, they're recognizing that a Gemini lied, that a Scorpion was their child. They recognize that it is not true. It's as if this Gemini was taking money, saying that this child was there. So a Gemini is in a whole lot of problems with government by taking child support, taxes under the name of, and using a Scorpion name. And they are in a serious problem with government. Government is, the situation is that a Cancer is now caught. Sadness for a Cancer, because people in authority rent and investigate a Cancer from another country, and they recognize this Cancer. Nothing that this Cancer said was based on factual truth. People recognize that this Cancer was lying. There's a Cancer from another country that is connected to you Aries was lying their ass off. People now recognize, because government went to investigate the secrecy of a group of people, and recognize that this Cancer, nothing that this young Cancer woman said was based on reality. This young Cancer woman had access, so government documentation, and a Libran was the one that gave this Cancer a Capricorn. And here it is. That's why this Capricorn stand their ground. And if you notice, there is protection behind this Capricorn, because this Capricorn said, no, 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 you're not using my data and my information. You have been playing on my playfield for too long, you little Cancers. Nothing that you say is true. And then people in government start to investigate this little Cancer and recognize this Cancer was lying. And a Libran was the one who asked for government documentation and gave it to this Cancer. So, wow, Aries, what? Okay, so Aries, it is a heavy thing. Oh, Aries, you're dealing with a whole lot of issue. Oh, Aries. Aries that was getting money from a Scorpion, this is going to come to an end. So a lot of you Aries that was profiting from a Scorpion could have been sending you some sort of support, yeah, subsidy or so, it's coming to an end because the Scorpion is now waking up and recognize what you Aries was doing. Okay, if you Aries was working for a Scorpion was your boss, and you were stealing, they are going to be catching you. All right, let's see what is happening. So Aries, some sort of a secret contract that you Aries had. For the rest of you Aries, you're okay. But Aries who had secret contractual agreement, it's going to be cancelled. Number 5, changes Aries. I told you, changes is coming up, Aries. Huge changes is coming up, okay? And changes in your marriage and relationship, okay? Because this is changes in love. A lot of you Aries who are married, you could be basically ending your marriage, okay? And it's over money, it's over that the cancer had lied, it is over a whole lot of situation, especially Aries that was having um multiple relationship affair, changes with your family, that sort of a situation is going to be coming up. Right, what else is here? Number 45, sadness embrace. A lot of you Aries, yes. And the sadness is because you Aries young women have to pay a bank financial institution back a whole lot of money. This could be IRS, that you Aries was using someone else's identity to gain money. Some of you Aries had used someone else's information to open, and this is young Aries. I'm speaking about Aries between the ages of 25 and 45. They are in a whole lot of problem. They were running some sort of a Russian roulette and is caught by a bank and a tax corporation, which the IRS is going to be finding out what you young Aries have done. So this is a sad embrace because you're going to be picked up. Listen, it is a month to listen. There is a lot of stuff. It is a month to listen. Whatever is happening, a lot of you Aries jump and don't think before, and this is what is going to be affecting you, okay? So young Aries, especially young Aries between the ages of so 9, an end is going to be coming in because a lot of you Aries that was profiting from a Scorpion, this is going to come to an end. And 53 is 8. So listen, okay, infinity wisdom is going to be coming in for you Aries in this month. Listen, okay, changes is coming up in marriage and relationship. Families, your parents could be sick, you have to move back home, or you have to go visit your parents to help your parents out. I do love you guys. Namaste.